Hey guys, so today I would like to talk a little bit about climbing and kind of how it works, and hopefully by the end of it I can bring it back around and kind of make some sense out of it and talk about a couple other things too. So, in climbing, you need a partner. And I know that we've all seen the crazy videos and the 60-minute interviews and all this kind of stuff about the guys that solo climb, in Yosemite and all these crazy stuff with no gear, no partner. And you've got to realize that that is probably like 1 to 3% of the population of climbers. Now, all the rest of us, we use partners and gear. So, when you get ready to go climbing, you have a partner, okay? You get together with your partner and you figure out which climb you want to do or your goal that you want to accomplish. Now, it's equally important. Now, there's two different roles, okay? And these roles switch as you continue to go climb. These roles will switch. So really, no one person is more important than the other. Neither is one role more important than the other. There's the leader, who is leading and going up first, and there's the follower, or the belayer, who's going to go up and climb second. Now, like I said, they're both equally important. You have to realize that both roles, both people, basically have the other's life in the other one's hands. Neither one role can accomplish the goal without the other. A leader cannot go up and climb and fall without hitting the ground if he doesn't have a belayer. Nor will a belayer or a second follower be able to climb anything without a leader. So it's really important for both roles. So you start out climbing. You figured out your goal. You get together. You go and you start climbing. Now, the leader starts out climbing first. The rope is tied to the front into his harness. The other end of the rope is now into a locking device clipped to the follower. As the leader proceeds up the climbs, he places gear similar to this inside the rocks, okay, and clips his rope on the end of this. All right? So as he's going, he's placing the gear in, he's clipping his rope, and he's proceeding up the climb. Now, if he were to fall, his rope would then come down onto the beaner, onto this. This is stuck into the rock, clip onto this. The rope would stretch, the belayer would take up, and the rope would lock onto your belayer at the bottom, stopping the leader from falling. So, as he's proceeding up, this would continue, continue, and continue. Now, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how much gear as a leader, you place. If you do not have a belayer at the bottom, you're going to come down, you're going to hit the ground, because there's nothing going to be stopping you. Okay? But there's also responsibility for the leader. As you climb up, now, most climbs are not straight up. You don't just go from the bottom to the top. There are a lot that do, but most of them don't. You're going to move right, you're going to move left, you're going to go around a big rock protruding out, you're going to go around a big hole that's sitting there, you're going to go around this big roof, you're going to go around these kind of things, okay? And as you traverse or move over left or right, okay, the leader must realize that he has to, no matter how easy the climbing is at that point, he's going to have to place gear as he goes, so that the follower or the second climber that comes up and starts to move over, if there's no gear or anything holding in the rope, and he does happen to fall, he's going to swing. And he's going to swing out into space, he's going to swing into a rock, there's all kinds of things that can happen. So as a leader, you have to be mindful of your partner. You have to be mindful of the safety of your partner, because he is as important as you within the climbing aspect. So, as the leader, you're going up, you're placing gear, you're making sure that the gear works not only for you, but and your climber, partner, and you're working your way to the top to reach your goal. Now, when you've got to the top as a leader and you've reached the goal, you now have to bring your fellow partner up. So what do? You place an anchor. You take gear like this, okay? You place it in the rock, you clip it to yourself. Now what you're going to do is now the leader now becomes the belayer, okay? So you're going to be bringing your fellow partner up to where you're at. But the responsibility of the leader, you have to build that anchor system to not only hold you, but to hold your partner. That has to be strong enough to hold both people. Because as your now climber is coming up and they were to fall, that anchor system has to hold both of you, not just yourself. Okay? That anchor system, you want that anchor system to be like you're standing on the ground. All right? So you're bringing them up, you're belaying them up. Now they become the climber and you are now the belayer. So the roles switch because they're both so important. You have to have both roles, and both people are important and vital to the other. Okay? It's a trust thing. Okay? And this is where it comes into trust. Climbing with a partner has a lot of trust. This is why you'll find that a lot of people will climb with certain people, certain groups, within people. It's not a good idea to go climbing with strangers. And believe me, I've got a few stories that I can drive home that point because I've done it. It's not always the best idea. You find someone that you trust, someone you have a really good relationship with, and you tend to climb a lot with that person. Now you'll hear in a lot of my stories about my best friend and climbing partner, Carl, because I've climbed a lot with Carl. Him and I have done a lot of things together. We've been all over the world, we've been all over the country, we've done a lot of things together. We have a very close relationship. We've become best friends, and it's just, you become kind of one with each other when you're on the rock. And so it is it's a very trusting partnership. There has to be a lot of trust. It has to be a very good partnership. There has to be a good relationship there. Okay? So I'll try and bring this around a little bit. And business is very similar, right? You want to have trust. You want to be able to trust the person that you're getting involved in business with. Okay? Now here in the online business, it's difficult because you're online and you're trying to find other people that you trust and you work with and you would have a relationship with. Now there are a lot of gurus out there are a lot of experts out there, and can you trust them all? No. Are most of them legit? Probably so. And I'm not going to say that they're not all that way. I'm sure that a lot of them are good-hearted people. But how do you trust someone? How do you go and work with someone online when you don't know them? And I think the answer is, I believe, is that is why we have these videos and the blogging system. It is a good way for someone to learn about somebody, to work with somebody, to read about them or watch a video, see their face, see how they work, see what kind of person they are, see their charisma or their lack of. This is a way for you to see people and to start to build a relationship with people. Leslie and I both do blogging and we do videos, and we love to do it. And we try and have as much fun at doing it as possible. And if you want an example of that, you should check out our Jacked Up videos, How to Jack Things Up videos series. It's hilarious. And all we do is just have a good time. We just have fun doing it, And we just try and show us and what we like. That's why I talk about climbing, because these are the things that I enjoy. I enjoy these kind of things, But I also enjoy working with people. And I enjoy working with people that I have a good relationship with. Just like climbing, I like to trust people. I like to have a good relationship with people. And if you know much about me, I have just a few friends. But all of my few friends are good friends. I have a very close relationship with all of my friends. And that's the type of person that Leslie and we are. That's the kind of group that we try and run with. That's the kind of people our team are people that are honest and trustworthy, and we all have a good relationship together. So I know I've kind of started to ramble a little bit here, but it's very important when you're going to spend money, whether it be on the $25 blogging system or whether it be on the $3,500 Costa Rica Mastermind system. No matter how much money you're spending, you want to feel that the person you're spending that with is someone that you can trust, someone you have a relationship with. Those are very important things that have good values, that is going to take your values and be mindful of them and help you to succeed. It's just like climbing. It's just like that partnership, and the roles switch and turn, and we all are one group trying to succeed and master that goal and master the goal that we all want. So if you're looking to do that, if you're looking for a group and a team like that, check out this link. Click on the link and join our team. Join our team of trustworthy and fun people. We enjoy having fun. We enjoy all the different personalities that join our team. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it unique. And if you're already on our team, well, I hope you like the lesson on climbing, and maybe you'll be interested in that too. Always love a good climbing partner. All right, thanks a lot, guys.